Everything felt different. Everything was lonely. I've spent more time with my dog than ever.
Started here in the city of Wuhan.
It was hard to even
Chinese
watch the news
authorities
because everything was
pinpointing
about
its
this
source
deadly
to this
virus.
food market. Dozens have been infected, but experts here believe the actual figure is closer to 1,700 cases.
Once there was 1, 2, and then 3
I started to drink coffee over quarantine, which I've never done before.
Internationally from Wuhan, then we asked the question: is that consistent with the very low numbers currently being reported?
It would wake me up.
Those infected are being treated in medical centres, suffering symptoms similar to pneumonia. The virus broke out in Wuhan at the end of December,
from my grandma.
but it's also since been detected in Thailand and Japan. And while the Chinese government says it's spreading from animal to humans, scientists here say human to human
There were these masks that she told me that would help me throughout this pandemic, but I thought they were a joke. But now you can't even go outside without one.
International response. Airports across Asia and the US
My dog always wanted to go for a walk.
From Wuhan.
Passengers that are potentially at risk to have the novel coronavirus, that is, people who are sick and have been exposed, they're going to get additional questions, and they may actually be sent for a medical workup. Our goal here is to detect this.
The amount of times I walked outside and forgot my mask, so I had to go back in, was crazy.
This virus is similar to the SARS virus, which broke out in China in 2002, claiming the lives of nearly 800 people globally.
This is the coronavirus, a member of the coronavirus family.
At least she didn't waste time on the walks.
Perfect model.
But one professor of viruses says this new strain doesn't look as deadly.
Many deaths, so only 2 or 3 deaths. In quite a, there's an
Taking the mask off once you got inside felt great.
So we're not dealing with high numbers.
I made daily to-do lists to keep my days organized.
That would be worrying.
My mom always wanted me to water the plants, which I didn't get.
But I'm not over worried about it.
Public Health England is monitoring the situation, and scientists are working to identify how the virus spreads and who's vulnerable to help them control and contain this outbreak. Laura Bundock, Sky News.
She would also make me clean the counters every single day. She thought that the cleaner the house is, the less disease will stay in the house. Finally, once I finish all these, I can finally go do whatever I want to do. Life feels very different now.
Wearing masks outside. What's your takeaway of the shift that allowed them to make this announcement?
I can finally get rid of these stupid masks.
And Lester, you're right. This is a stunning announcement, and I think it caught a lot of us by off guard to a certain extent.
I never want to see them again.
This was coming with the science, but we didn't know it was coming quite so soon. And I think part of this is they're responding to the science, they're responding to other public health experts saying,
although the habit of the to-do list has stuck with me, I really like the idea.
More importantly, then you don't spread the virus. And they brought up
I can also get rid of this stupid vaccination card that I have to take everywhere.
You understand these vaccines are effective, and they're particularly effective against the variants.
And I can finally take my mask off in public.
Plus, one important point she put in there is we are also